So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
What's going on, boys?
It feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling city
Alright, let's go.
of the great city of London.
I feel like I played this guy before at some point.
Here, which has
Not sure
housed
when,
the
but I
game's
feel like I played him.
glitterati since 2006. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Slow transition.
That's going in strongly. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Pinches it off him. Busquets. Iniesta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh,
He's lost a big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Suarez.
That was lovely, that.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Busquets and Iniesta. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Belletti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yellow card for that? Come on. It's not deserved.
Koundé.
A little bit of touchy-touchy is okay.
Xavi Alonso does well to get it back.
Jesus.
And it's Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Deep cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Ah?
Die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get away here? Nicked it back promptly. Bale puts them all in. Kaká. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Ronaldinho. Messi.
Wow.
Messi will not want to lose out here.
So
Not
slow.
against this opponent. Kaká. And it's Xavi Alonso. Koundé does really well to win the ball there.
Ooh, mistake.
Drogba. Oh, good ball. He's got
Oh
it
my
away.
god, Drogs with 95 finishing. How
We'll
terrible was
simply
that?
have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Arujo on fire, man.
Messi.
Such a beast.
Half an hour played now. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Over to the left. Bale. Roberto picks it up out wide.
Such a beast, Arujo. He's absolutely beasting me in that midfield.
Ronaldinho. And it's Luis Suarez. Xavi. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Luis Suarez. Xavi Alonso. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He has found the way through. Xavi. Chooses to go crossfield for Iniesta. Shifted it to the flank. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Kaká. No, no way through.
What a terrible pass.
Out towards the flank. Now Kaká. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bale. Ronaldinho. And there is the half-time whistle. As if it needed reminding,
Headers aren't going,
no
are they?
easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona just need to relax a little and ease off on crosses, Peter. They have the talent to play with more variety and craft.
Did you just listen to the commentary? It just said for me to ease off crossing and I've got more variety. That's a new commentary that wasn't in the game before. That's very interesting.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Kaká. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi. Now it's Drogba. Drogba! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually
Drogba
something
comes
very
through.
memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that has left him in a heap. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oof.
Busquets. defending was strong and firm. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's being shifted off it. Picked up, it's Drogba! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's aimed into the middle. Xavi.
Good. He's very confident in defence. I like it.
And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi, and he's running through. Messi has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Let's get a few more bodies in that midfield. Let's get him on. Let's get Ronaldinho on.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Kaká. Number 7, Bale.
Iniesta.
Number 15, number 23,
Jordi Alba.
Xabi Alonso.
Luis Suarez. He's cut it out. Cannavaro gets it clear.
Ronaldinho. Number 16.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fiddles it through. Hits one!
Oh.
Goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
What a terrible pass.
Well to him there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the runner. Araujo cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. The top he goes! This time surely! And more!
These are some annoying goals.
And the lead is extended still further. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
There's a lot of unconventional passes. Like passes that
and it's Jordi Alba.
I don't usually expect from someone.
Lovely bit of
So it's like
skill.
everywhere I'm intercepting, he's passing somewhere
Bicep
else.
to bicep. Messi, Luis Suarez, and the finish.
Good goal.
It's in.
Yeah, very unusual passing
Vehicle,
stuff.
efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Oh. GG's, man.
And
GG's.
there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are
Oh,
walking
so I've been man of the
satisfied
match.
with their day's work.
Coming on as a sub.
Result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
GG's, man. Good play. JMCPFC. I feel like we've definitely played before, Josh. We've definitely played before. Magomed. He sounds Dagestani, doesn't he? Magomed Ankalaev. Who's he got as a manager? Didier Deschamps. It's long ball counter, isn't it? I'm happy with that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. There's the whistle, and here we go. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Red Scholes. Scholes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original, and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
And we have our very first corner. He rises!
Too far out.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bale in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still where we started right now. And the pass is intercepted. Gets his pass away. Oh, shooting chance!
In trouble here.
Oh, Santos! The breakthrough strike!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe! Busquets.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decision.
Big chance!
Wow.
Taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I'm getting absolutely
Yeah, they've only got
thumped.
themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Interesting ball. Maldini cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alonso. Drogba has a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! Right back in the game!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a
Oof.
really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Can he put it away?
Wow, what a save.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
What a save.
Good-looking ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Xabi Alonso. Can he get it through? Fiddles it through to Roberto. It's a mighty
Oh,
effort.
chalk butt.
They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. Driven forward. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's in plenty of space here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Busquets wins the duel this time.
Xabi Alonso, quality ball.
Drogba. Kaká.
Oh,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Final ball.
ah,
And the whistle goes
good
for
half.
half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua cooperação. Substituição.
And so we're off again. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Has a look and plays it forward. Another pass. He's got the shot away! And he's done it!
that's unlucky.
Hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that's... It's Drogba!
Oh,
Oh, that is very close.
Drogba brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Bale, he has found a way through. Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, great ball! There's the shot! No mistake!
snuck it, didn't it?
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And through to the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kaká tries a shot! And it's there!
Oh, I think his head went after I scored the second goal.
Just
Yeah,
so
GG's,
calm
man.
under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with...
Started off really well. Magomed. Let's try finishing some of these events as well.
The premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great hit! And one more try! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice physical challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he skips past his man. And it's Deco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, individual responsibility levels have to start kicking in to rescue things from what's been a bad start.
Italy have reclaimed it. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is Stuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kaka.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. It's Bellingham. Barcelona finding their passes. Looking tidy in possession here. And Owen! Yes, it's there! And that takes him up to 30. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Hernandez. Can he spark a counter here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a lovely neat... Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's nice. That is Stuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Bellingham. That's Owen. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Neymar. Hernandez. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely aimed pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Played back in. Deco. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Kaka. He's looking to set free a runner. Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that was vital. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back on the way. De Roberto fiddles it through. Now it's Deco. Ah, that's a fine interception. Kaka. Good spot, he's seen the run.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Deco gets a foot in here. De Roberto. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Mateus. And it's Batistuta. And he's being shifted off it. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni with the slide tackle there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to clear it. Barcelona, he's had a shot! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line.
And Deco! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just a top-drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That looks a cracking ball. Big chance! So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, good ball! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? He is through here. Owen. Muscular approach does pay off here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that has left him in a heap. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. And here's Owen. Owen. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Bellingham. In towards the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No way through, so back it comes. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Adams.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Now, what about a counter-attack? Passes coming off in quick succession here. To Roberto. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What's going on with you, my bro? How's your weekend been, man? I thought I'd just finish some of the events. I've got to leave in a bit, maybe like another half an hour. So I was like, I'm just going to play a few events, finish those games. Oh man, got a long shift, bro. You going to be on tonight though, after you get home? Have you noticed any changes? I've been playing today, yeah. There was an update on Thursday. I feel like they've changed some of the animation slightly, whether it's saving, the commentating. I've noticed like a few new phrases. So I reckon they secretly introduced a few new things into the game. Like there's a few shots that I had, and then the keeper's animations, and the just like, you know when you play the game so often you see the same sort of deflections, same sort of saves. Today I just noticed like a few new ones. I feel like they've started to introduce some of the changes that they've got coming on Thursday. Maybe just to see how everyone's reacting to it. Or so it's not as big of an update.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi. There's the shot!
Yeah, I've only noticed it like yesterday and today. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think they definitely start tweaking things slowly, and then they might add one or two more major things during like Thursday's update, which is the major one. But yeah, they definitely do slight tweaks. Like I just noticed just a few things today where it's just like, oh, that's strange, never happened before. And then some of the commentating as well. Like I was one of the games I was playing today, and I was crossing a lot, and it wasn't going in. And they were like, oh, maybe they need to think. Barcelona needs to think about changing the game and stop crossing and start playing more centrally. And I was like, wow, I've been crossing for ages, and they've never mentioned that before.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Yeah, that I know they definitely changed. Like bullet header nerfs, blitz curler nerfs. Heading has definitely changed. I feel like crossing and heading has definitely gotten worse, for sure. Through balls, yeah. To be fair, I've lost faith in the through balls in this. Like even if it's like wide empty, I don't always feel like the through balls go. No matter like how good the through passing is, it's like I played pretty well, to be fair. They do change. There's loads of things that change. Like definitely crossing and heading, I've noticed. So nerfing the players. I used to moan about it all the time. Like my Drogba was really good when he first came out. Second and third week he was still pretty good. and maybe even a month after he was still good, and then all of a sudden he just got so bad. He just couldn't move, just couldn't do anything. Yeah, and I think a lot of this is like AI based as well. I think it's to make the games tighter, or the difference between good players and normal players a lot closer, and add that unpredictability element to the game. Yeah, I think Eto is weakened. So the new strikers that they release, starting with Michael Owen, I reckon there's going to be a few new strikers coming over the next few weeks. Strikers like Michael Owen look better. Wow, this guy's team strength is so bad. And I hate that they do that. And the best way to know... Sorry man, this cough is keeping me. The best way to know whether they're nerfing a player, when you take part in events like testing my limit or the club events, when you use those same players in those events and they feel completely different, that's when you know they've been nerfed. Because then you can get a really good comparison between in-game, league game, and event games. I genuinely think it's just to sell more of these games, sell more of these players. Like I said, Owen's out. If Eto is still banging it in, why would you want to invest in Owen? If your Eto is scoring in like mad goals, performing really well, you're winning loads of games.
Of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two
You won't invest.
Ambitions.
Whilst if your Owen's crap and he's not scoring, your Eto's crap and he's not scoring goals, and you notice like he's weakened off and you're losing games and not scoring goals, you're like, oh, okay, Owen's out, let me give Owen a try. That's literally what they do.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Messi!
Then you just gotta wait.
Well, they would have been looking at
You just gotta wait. You just gotta sub them off. Play someone else in the squad that they haven't nerfed. Wait until that nerf goes away. Like my Eto's back now. Like when I play with Eto, he seems. When I play with Drogba, he seems so much better now. And the difference is like what I'd say, like 2 weeks. Maybe a whole season actually. Maybe a whole of last season he felt really bad.
And come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too
So, because they nerfed Eto, Michael Owen's very similar.
Have that natural ability to be in the right place.
Tries a shot, and it's there.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. You notice it as well. That's the worst thing about it, is that you play with these players so often. Okay, yeah, I get it. There's an unpredictability element of he's going to miss a through pass, he's not going to score a certain goal. But when they're missing like goals that 90% of players should score, even the ones that aren't the same stats as yours, or when they're being pushed off. Another one I realised was like when Messi with like 95 physical contact was just being pushed off by like Deco in the midfield or someone just stupid. And I get it, like they can get pushed off by like every single time. Then you just know, something's going on. Yeah, and you can always tell, based on the players that they nerf. So defenders haven't been nerfed recently. So I know the Monday pack is like Cannavaro, Chiellini, and so on and so forth. I reckon loads of new strikers are coming over the next few weeks. If you're telling me your Eto's not performing, I got a feeling more strikers are going to be released. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But then what will happen is that they'll release a blitz curler player, and then the blitz curler skill will start working again when that player's released. The last blitz curler was like Del Piero, wasn't it? Which was a while ago. So they want you to stop using blitz curlers, is basically what they're trying to say. Same with bullet headers, right? Bullet headers haven't been released for a while. So bullet header skill, it's just been nerfed. Next time they release a bullet header skill, bullet headers will come back into the game. Yeah, they do nerf like some weird players, like for example the really old ones. If you go back like before 25, those players, none of them get nerfed. I feel like they stopped nerfing the really old players, like the 24 players, 2024 eFootball players. None of them are nerfed. None of them. Which is another reason why I keep like 2 keepers on in my team. I noticed something about keepers as well. Like, as keepers are interesting as well, actually, because sometimes I feel like keepers let it in, but I keep 2 keepers so I can always play the keeper on form. I know some people don't take any keepers through, but I feel like if you've got 2 good keepers, so I've got Buffon and I've got Peter Schmeichel. Whoever's on form, I just play one of them. It doesn't really matter; they're both the same, but at least my on form keeper will be playing. And I reckon another thing, this is a prediction, that with the aerial thought skill, they'll release a bunch of aerial they'll release a bunch of bullet header strikers. So I reckon Collar will come. Probably the last of the bullet headers to come, but I reckon a few more bullet header players will come. They will literally ruin the game where, you know, everyone's going to get pissed off that these bullet header goals are going in, and guess what's going to be released? And they did that last time, and then they're going to release a few aerial thoughts. Because you're going to get so peed off, and you'll be like, I can't keep losing these aerial headers against these bullet headers, and then they release a few aerial thoughts, and that's exactly what they did last time with Jonathan Tell, Ruben Diaz, and Van Dijk. Before that, they had Drogba come out, they had Luis Suarez come out, they had Nunes come out. Who else did they have come out? They had another bullet header, I can't remember who he is. And then those guys were literally rinsing the game. That's when Mednessa started doing the wide tactic, going out wide and just keep crossing it in. And he was literally blitzing everyone. And then after that, they started releasing the aerial thoughts. Yeah, good on me bastards, bro.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to... It's Drogba! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have been saying that actually recently. The aerial thought skills, even with the aerial thought, they're losing headers.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Short players.
Towards the right wing. He's looking decent hit. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, I don't know. That to me is like the biggest scam. If you're an aerial, I get it. Like Drogba, they're not gonna win every header, or like with Collar, you'd expect them to like
and it's paid off.
Win the majority. Like out of 4, they should win 3.
Drogba, they need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fiddles it through. Kaká. There's some great running on show here, but
the thing is,
there was no
there
way
are
through.
certain things about them. I think it only works inside the box, and it only works while you're defending. So if your player is outside the box, the aerial thought skill doesn't work.
Over to the left. Kaká.
Oh, that's a very... Can he finish?
So, for example, if it's a goal kick and Suarez is competing with
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's
Van
nightmare.
Dijk as
It's
an
clear
example,
that
because that's going to be outside the penalty box, your aerial thought skill won't kick in. Oh my god, 1 star, I've never seen that before.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start is what they all want. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Xabi Alonso, he's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine...
Oh, this matchmaking is killing me. Nice. Quit straight away. Right, last game, boys. If they play, that is.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got on. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's a... Drogba! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never...
He's had a shot! He has done it! 2-0 and in next to no time.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Newcastle are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when...
It's a mighty effort! They've done it! And they are right back within touch!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Wilshere. Fiddles it through. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. That's the throw. Adams. Here's Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes. Adams. Palmer. And that has left him in a heap. Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wilshere.
Look, movement creates more options.
He's got tall. He's scored! And the lead is extended still further. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Newcastle grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Played back in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Saka clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Gets a good foot in there. Palmer. Palmer. Palmer! Goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Caicedo. Great chance! Drogba. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try! Oh, almost a sixth.
GG's boys, I'm out. Finished most of the events now, I think. That was a piece of cake. They need to add more content, man. It's not enough stuff. Oh, take the 10 coins there. Just got that last one to do. Oh, but English Cup complete, unlimited ones complete. All of these are done. Nice. Nice one, boys. See you, Ouija. See you tonight, bro.